What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Tom, man. I'm back here with another video as usual. Alright, man, so today I have a 42,000 pound, a little bit over 43,000 pound load of some wine. So right now we're gonna crack open these doors. We're gonna check out our load and make sure everything looks good. And we're gonna back it right into door 413, which is right here. We're gonna back in and we're gonna get to talking about some things, man. So let's crack this door open. Yeah. Huh? I'll be recording. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, right? Clips right on the hat. So yeah, man. Oh, it's cold out here, man. So, this is what it's looking like. All the wine is different wines, but can't see all the way back there. But you guys see what it is right here. This is the wine, some Da Vinci, Chianti, whatever how you pronounce that. And then we also got some Don Miguel Gascon. So yeah, man, this is our wine load. So we're gonna back it into door 413. So I'm back in the door, and first and foremost, you guys, I want to wish everybody a happy new year. I hope everybody's year ends great and starts great. Now, I'm a person, I don't do New Year's resolutions. I feel as though every day I wake up is another day to better myself. Every day I wake up is another day to challenge myself. Every day I wake up is another day to live and to move towards whatever it is I'm trying to do. I don't believe that I need to be going into a new year in order to do that. So I stopped doing New Year's resolutions. However, there was some things I was supposed to do this year that I didn't do. And that was get my TWIC and my passport. And I don't got no excuses why I didn't get it, but I do have two reasons, well, one particular reason why I didn't feel I needed to actually get it in that moment. And it's only because I didn't feel I didn't need it in that moment. I wasn't traveling out of the country. Well, I traveled out the country, but not necessarily because I didn't need the passport to go where I went. And nor do I need a TWIC, tricks are for kids. And nor did I needed a TWIC card immediately, because in this position, I don't need a TWIC right now. I'm not in a job where it requires that. And so I didn't feel like I was pressed. It was urgent. There was no urgency and going to get my TWIC and my passport immediately. However, I feel myself moving into another direction. There's a lot of companies that do require a TWIC, and I know having a TWIC also comes with a little more pay if you do have the TWIC. So now I am a little bit more in urgency to get my TWIC and my passport. So moving forward, my TWIC and my passport are the first two things I'm going to grab going into 2026. I'm not going to call it a resolution. Again, like I said, I don't really believe in that. If you do, that's you. I'm not knocking nobody. I'm not knocking, anyone trying to have a resolution and using that as a way of grinding and achieving goals. I salute anybody who set out to do better and have better for themselves. I'm just speaking personally as for me. I don't do that. I just use every day I wake up as another attempt and another chance at doing better in life. But, yeah, so like I said, I felt, I got all my endorsements. I just felt in the time I was in, in my position I was in here in this company, there was no urgency to get a TWIC or a passport right away. But now I do have that urgency, you know, to get it. Now that I plan to move forward, you know, and seek other opportunities for myself. So I want to have those already on hand so I don't have to wait around for it, you know. But also, I know I also talked to you guys in my last video about possibly, you know, taking a trip and flying out to across the country to go get another truck for the company. I still have not yet heard any new information in regards to that. It's only been, you know, a week, not even a whole full week yet. Basically just waiting for the holidays to roll around, and once the holidays roll around, I should be finding out more information on what's going on with that and how that's all going to play out. I just want to keep you guys in the loop of that because I know I already mentioned it before, so I'm just going to mention it again. I have not yet found out any new information about that, but once I do, I'll make sure I tell you guys, keep you guys in the loop and let you know what's going on and how everything's going to happen. So yeah, man, still on green. I have not yet got on a red, but we're going to get unloaded here with this wine, and then once we're done getting unloaded, we're going to shoot up to New Hampshire. And we're gonna go pick up a bottle load, and we're gonna go bring that bottle load to the brewery. But I got a call. All right, I'm back. So yeah, I just had to take a quick phone call. Just a quick reminder to check my trailer, because the last time I went up to New Hampshire, when they were supposed to load me with those glass bottles, they rejected my trailer. Because if you guys go back maybe like three, maybe 4 videos back, and you could, I went out to go pick up this load in New Hampshire, and they rejected me because my trailer had a hole at the top. So I just want to make sure before I head back up there today, I just got to double check my trailer and make sure it looks good. There's no holes at the top, because if so, I could just run back to the yard real quick, drop it, and rehook to another trailer. But my appointment is at 11:40 out there. It's already going on 9. The drive is like a little over an hour, so hour and a half. So I'm cutting it just a little bit tight right now. If they get to me within the next few minutes, 10 minutes or so, I should be looking good. But I'm cutting it a little bit too close. It's been a crazy wait this morning. Like I said, I got here a little early, and I have been waiting. But hopefully, fingers crossed. I can't even cross my fingers. Fingers crossed, I get loaded. You know, they start me soon. That way, you know, I'm not cutting it too close, because where I gotta go pick up at, they're very adamant on being, you know, on time. They give you an hour grace period. If you're not there within that hour, damn. If you're not there within that hour to get your load, they will cancel your load indefinitely. So I just want to make sure I get there in a reasonable time. So that's that, man. So I'm gonna wait around to get unloaded, and then we're gonna shut these doors up, and we're gonna shoot right up to New Hampshire. You guys, so we're empty. Took a little minute. So I'm gonna jump inside of the trailer. I'm just gonna check the top of the trailers, make sure there's no holes in it. That's gonna prevent it from getting loaded. Guess I've been elated. All right, they didn't sign it, so I'm gonna have to go back in there and let them know they didn't sign it, because there's supposed to be a signature on this, so I can't leave yet. But let me just check the top of my trailer. All right, so there's no holes at the top. We're good. There shouldn't be any holes anyway, because these are the newer trailers we got in, you know, earlier this year. So there shouldn't have been no holes in these ones. But we're looking good. I am gonna run back over there and let them know that they didn't sign this. Cause I need that signature, baby. No signature, no payment. The sun's coming out a little bit, but it's still cold. It ain't warm just yet. But it's been pretty quiet all morning. And Not much traffic at all. We had another guy for my job. He was here earlier. And you know what's funny? He had to go back in too because they didn't sign his paperwork either. Alright. Shrink wrapping. I wonder if that's any of the ones that just came out of my truck. All right, man. I made it. So we got a couple of trucks here, not many. Before I even go inside and check in, I'm gonna open my doors now, so that way when I come out, I could just back right into the door, whatever door they put me in. It's mad cold out here. I just want to do it whatever way is easiest. So for me, it's just easier to crack my door since I'm already here and I'm already by the truck. So check in. As soon as I check in, jump right back in the truck and back into my door. But yeah, this is so much space, so I got mad space to set myself up for whatever door I'm trying to go in. I like when it's like this. I like when I go to places and it's just so much space. Because 9 times out of 10, all I gotta do is just set myself up with a door. Whew, that wind's dragging me. God damn. Set myself up with a door and just pull all the way up. Make sure I'm straight and just straight back. Nice and easy. Yeah. I'm still using these gloves that my boy Drew gave me. I gotta get a new pair and keep these ones for backup or for fuel. All right, let's go get checked in. So I used the restroom and I didn't want to have my camera in everybody's faces in the front, so I waited till I got back here. But this is just pretty much what it looks like around here. Just a bunch of different type of cans from all over. These are the ones I typically get loaded up with, and I'm sure I'll be loaded up with these ones. These are the ones I recognize the most. Be Happy IPA. I don't drink, so I don't know any of these except for those ones that I pick up. But even when I wasn't dojing, I still never drunk none of this stuff. So I don't really know none of this. I don't know if they're overseas or domestic. Yeah. Biere, Laga Biere. I don't know if that means. If anybody could translate that for me. Laga Biere. I don't know. So I don't think this is domestic. I don't think it's domestic at all. But yeah, man. And then it's just back to the front where everybody's at. So I'll cut the camera here. All right. What's going on, man?
Good seeing you again.
All right, likewise. Yeah, man, them guys, every time they see me, they always ask me if I got my drone. It's just too cold out for the drone, man. It's way too windy, and I will lose my drone trying to fly it in this wind. So they're going to 47, which is right next door to this Ross. I was also talking to the guy who drives that Ross truck. Cool dude. Yeah, I was talking to him. He was letting me know how brutal the weather is from where he just came. I forgot where he said he came back from, though. And I was letting him know I was in PA yesterday, and it was more brutal in PA. And on top of that, the roads were bad out there in Pennsylvania. Yeah. Yeah, man, I just, you know what I'm saying? When I come across other drivers, I chop it up with drivers as much as I could. But some of them, you could tell were the ones who just don't want to be bothered. Some of them are just mad cool and shit. So I just chop it up with them. The people here, they know me, they like me. They always show me respect and always greet me. And it's the same energy, you know, I give back. Yeah, so we're just about in this door, man. So I'm just gonna go put that chop block. Put that chop block behind my wheel. They don't really stress it to put the chop block, but you know what I mean, better safe than sorry. And I look, make sure I'm in the door. So I'm in the door. I don't know how long it's gonna take them to load me, but it don't never be too long, about an hour or so. It don't ever be pretty much that long. These people, they used to be at a different location, but they ended up moving. I don't know why they moved, but just one day I ended up coming here and I realized it's the same dudes from the old place. I'm like, oh shit, what y'all doing here? But this place is way better. It's way more bigger. Don't get me wrong, the other place was big too, but this place has way more space. And they got a dope little mountain over there. Nice little scenery around here. But I like that it's mad spacious. I like that it has a lot of space. Easy for backing. So as I was saying when I was coming out of the building, these guys, they love when I bring my drone. They think it's mad cool that I got a drone. But it's so windy out, and right now it's the winter time. Just about every day it's always windy, or if it's not windy, the snow's coming down, or if it's not, it's just real icy out and mad dirty because of the snow, and I don't want to fuck my drone up. I ain't gonna lie, I crashed my drone 3 times already, and the little landing piece, the little landing pad piece, whatever that sticks out that keeps the drone standing up, I broke one of them. So I'm just trying to be real cautious moving forward with my drone. So I'm not gonna fly my drone this winter. I don't think I'm gonna fly my drone this winter unless, you know, there's barely any snow and dirt around and it's not windy. But other than that, it's just real. And on top of that too, it's too cold to stand outside and, you know, navigate the drone. I could sit in my truck. I could very well just sit in my truck and navigate the drone. But I like to be outside of the truck navigating the drone because I like to look up at the same time too and see where it's at. And just, I don't know, it's just more like a comfort thing. I like to be standing up, controller pointed at the drone wherever it's at in the sky, and just, you know, navigate it like that. And like I said, I don't know, I just don't want to fly it in the winter right now. It's too cold. I already crashed it 3 times. I'm not trying to crash it again. But I will bring it out soon, man. I'll definitely bring the drone out soon. It's real fun. I like getting different shots, adding that to the video. I think it makes the video a lot more interesting, a lot more, you know, put together and everything. But in due time, man, in due time, I'll add them drone clips soon. So yeah, they got right to me immediately as I backed in. Not surprising, because that's, you know, it's like that when I come here. Never here too long. A good hour is pretty much the most I ever spent here. But this is my 3rd time coming here. My first time coming here, I got loaded. My second time coming here, I got rejected because my trailer had holes on the top. Not like directly on the top, but like on the sides, there was a couple of holes, and that was a risk because if the cans got damaged because of water or anything coming in, then you know, they can't load it like that. And this is my 3rd time here. So yeah, man. So once I'm done getting loaded here, we're gonna go to the brewery. Now the brewery, I hate going to the brewery. Luckily for me though, it's winter time. The smell of that beer, lager, whatever it is up in that brewery is not as strong as it is when the weather's more nicer. So hopefully I won't smell it. Last time I went, I only smelled it when I went to the door and checked in, but as I'm sitting in my truck, I don't smell it. When I first started going to that brewery, it was warmer out, so I would smell it hard body, and it was so strong. Like, to the point it was turning my stomach, and I couldn't escape it because, you know, I'm in my truck. Unless I got outside the truck and went further down, but, you know, I had to endure it. So it's good that when I get there, it's so cold that I'm not even gonna really smell it like that, which I like. So, you know, I'm gonna get unloaded at the brewery. Another thing I hate about that brewery is the back-end situation. Oh man, I hate the back-end situation because you gotta back in from the street. There's not like a place like here, like what it looks like here, I could just pull all the way up and just back straight in. No, I'm backing in from the street. A literal street, like, and there's cars both coming from both sides passing. And a lot of them don't want to stop for you because they're on their way to get to where they gotta go. So it's just a hassle backing in. You know, I hate backing in over there. And then you got cars that are parked on both sides of those streets, on both sides of the street. So you got to watch out for those cars too. It's a mess. I want to show you guys when I get there. It's a mess. I'm going to try to give y'all a different point of view of where I'm backing and how I'm backing in from them street. So that's gonna be our next task once we're done getting loaded with these cans, man. So I'm gonna go and hit my GPS, get my route ready. I didn't bring any lunch. I should have brought lunch because I'm starving, but I'm gonna stop and get some lunch on the way, either on the way there or once I'm done getting unloaded. It all depends, because I know by the time I leave here, those guys are gonna be on break, but I know I have to make it there until before 2 o'clock as well. So this just all depends on the timing, man. All right, fellas and ladies, if you're watching. So we're loaded. It took a little while because he said he was training a new guy, so it did take longer than what it would normally take, but you know what, it's cool. About to say, Dan, do I need to go get my gloves? Alright, I was gonna just pull out a little bit and just, well, I think my thoughts could probably clear it, but instead I'm just gonna pull all the way up and secure my load out that way. A tomato, what the fuck? Oh no, that's grapefruit. That wind is cutting up. Yeah, hopefully I can find a Dunkin' Donuts on the way so I can stop and get a coffee. Maybe some wake up wraps for my eggs, you know, some protein. All right, man, let's get out of here. All right, man, so I'm here. There was a little bit of traffic on the way here, but it's 1:45. There was not one Dunkin' Donuts on the way here. All right, hold on. I'm lying. There was one Dunkin' Donuts on the way here, but it was none on the highway. The Dunkin' Donuts is literally down here at the corner. So I'm debating if I want to walk there while I'm getting unloaded. I hate these. These ones are real tough. Yeah. Make me feel weak sometimes. Nah, but man, yeah, lit. So look at, man. Oh, one fell, two fell. Throw that back in there. Big ass gloves. Come on, bad boy, get in there without damage. All right. So yeah, there was some traffic on the way here, and then yeah, I was looking for a Dunkin'. There was not one Dunkin', and then there was another rest stop 5 miles out the way, but I was out the way, and I would have had to come back, and the traffic was already building, so it made no sense to do that. But like I said, there's a Dunkin' that's at the end of this corner. I'm figuring while I'm getting unloaded, I could just walk there. Oh, run away. Damn, this never happened before. Could be because it's... Toss it. All right. Want the paperwork? Yeah, it's windy out here. All right, man. Door 5, correct?
Yes, please.
Yes, sir. So, going in door 5, that's the door I normally go in every time I get here. And he was nice about it. He said just toss it. So now I know when I come here, if shit like that happens, just throw it away. Yeah, I always go real slow because it's a little bit of a decline, and not even that. I got a bunch of cans, and the last thing I want to do is bump the docks. And being that the cans are so light, you know, the vibration and the way the bump is, it could just cause the pallets to flip over, being that those cans are so light. So I always back in real smoothly, real slowly on this dock. But I really want a coffee, so I'm about to walk to the end of the corner and go grab me a coffee from that Dunkin'. But y'all gotta come with me. So I know it's gonna take them a little while, so I'm gonna throw my trash away. And I wanna look at this. I could very well wait, but I don't wanna wait. Be Happy IPA. 6.5% alcohol. Alright, man. Souvenir. Could use it for a thumbnail. Alright, man. So like I said, they're getting me unloaded. I gotta walk all the way to the end of this, not this corner coming up, but the next one. So, not this corner right here, but that following corner. It looks like it's far, but it's really not that far. I could get up there within like, if I walk at the pace I'm walking now, I could get up there in like 5 to 6 minutes, maybe shorter. I don't know. And on the way back, another 5 to 6. So I'm gonna be going for maybe 15 minutes, not that long. You know what I mean? So yeah, some good exercise. I haven't walked in a while. Man, look how cold it is. The ground is frozen. I hope I don't slip and bust my ass. If I do, you guys are coming down with me. Oh man, look at this. I gotta skate on this bad boy. Look at this one. Clean ice. Clean ice. It's not slippery. I mean, ice is slippery, but you know there's that ice. As soon as you step on it, you start slipping. Yeah. Almost there, man. Halfway there. Probably reach it in like 3 minutes. So I say all in all, it's maybe like I don't know, man. Couldn't have got out that long ago. 5-minute walk maybe? 6 tops. I don't know. Oh man, almost there. I know you guys can see it right there, straight ahead. And I hope they have a bathroom here so I could use it. Because guess what? We will be doing the drop-in hook after we leave here. So I could get across before the cars come. So yeah, man, I'm at the Dunkin. I made it. I'll say maybe 5 minutes to get here. Couldn't have been no more than that. Hopefully they got a bathroom. I could use that. Grab my food and drink. Be back on my way to the truck. No bathrooms. So I have my food and I have my hot coffee. Somebody went in the bathroom. I guess when you come here, you want to use the bathroom, you have to let them know, and then they buzz it for you. So once that gentleman gets out the restroom, I'm gonna use the restroom, and I'm gonna shoot back to my truck. They should be about almost halfway done, maybe a little more than halfway done. I'm not sure, but either way, in enough time that I'm good, because I'm literally 5 minutes away. I normally don't leave my truck, but in instances like this, I really want my coffee and a little bit of something to eat. So yeah, that's that. All right. So I read the sign wrong. Well, I assumed the sign wrong because I looked at it and I saw a sign, a little indicator, a little message on it. So in my mind, yeah, don't ever try that at home. I just bullied my way across the street. You know what? I'm gonna walk in the street so it's quicker. But yeah, I thought I couldn't use the bathroom because I thought the sign said either out of order or no restroom. But when I saw someone ask for the restroom, they sent her back there. They actually buzzed her in. So I looked at the sign again. And the sign said, please ask employee for restroom. So I'm like, oh, okay. Next time, Ty, just pay more attention to the sign. You could have been in and out of that bathroom. Yeah. So I figured since I'm already in the street, I could show you guys. So when I typically come here, I do always come from this way. So what I'll do is I'll come like this. I'll go in at the next entry. I'll come out this way. And then I'll pull up. And then I'll back in. And as I'm backing in, I'll start to cut it. Start cutting it. And back into the door. So that's typically what I'll do. And you gotta see, there's cars right there. Sometimes there's like 3 cars right here on this side. And sometimes they're actually on the side too. So I have to be real careful, but it's emptier than usual. But I never got here this later in the day either. I always been here a little earlier. So we made it back in time, you guys. They're still unloading me, so I got back in a good amount of time. Told you, nice and quick. I don't know how long I was going. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I didn't time myself, but if I could take a guess, I'll say I was going for about 15 minutes. 15 and 16, under 20 minutes. If I was thinking correctly, I would have looked at the time, timed myself, and then do it from there. Do I got a default top? Of course I do, but it's all right. I'm still gonna drink my coffee. It's so cold out there. Yeah, I can feel him inside still. Perfect timing, man. It's so cold out there, my cup ain't even hot anymore. Like, it's a little warm, but it's not even hot anymore. But the coffee itself is hot. Now my food, I don't know. Moment of truth. All right, my wake up wrap's still hot. My hash browns are still hot. Eat the hash browns first. Nah, you know what? Eat the wake up wrap first. Yeah, man, so I'm just gonna eat this little bit of food I got. This little bit of food. It's not gonna do nothing. And I'm gonna just wait around for him to finish up. I'm hungry. In all honesty, I could have, when I walked to Dunkin, I could have sat down, ate my food, answered some emails, and then came back. And I would have still probably waited a little bit more. Took a little while for them to unload me. But nonetheless, I am unloaded. Paperwork is signed. I'm empty. Yeah, so now I know. Oh, I can smell that. I can smell that beer. Oof. But now I know that when I come here, if I feel like I need a coffee or if I feel like I want something from Dunkin', I could just walk 5 minutes up the road, give me some coffee, without worrying about rushing back, as if I'm gonna be magically unloaded with 25 pallets within 15 minutes. Not happening. So right now we're about to go do a drop and hook. We're gonna go drop this trailer off at Mass Containers, pick up another trailer, and then bring that trailer to the yard, and that will be our day. So let's get it going, man. Let's finish this up. Alright, you guys, man, we're here. We are here, we are here. There's not a lot of traffic at all. So I'm gonna drop this trailer right here, and I'm gonna pick up 53108, which is right there. So if you're new to this channel, this is what I typically do when I get here to do the drop and hook. I'll drop my trailer, which I'm about to do right now. I'm gonna drop this. I'm gonna go back under that trailer because I know that's the one I'm taking. And then I'm gonna go inside and grab my paperwork, so that way I could just leave right out. Alright, you guys, check it out though. I'm about to drop this trailer, go get that trailer, and I'm headed back to the yard, man. So I hope everybody has a happy new year. Everyone stay safe, enjoy yourself, have a good time. I'm glad you guys been along with me this whole year for the ride, and even from the beginning of the channel. And if you're new here, welcome to the ride, baby. Listen, man, I need y'all to get down in the comments, like, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bell so you know every time I drop a new video. Don't miss out. I'll see y'all on the next one.